Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is a really nice Saturday afternoon. 11 exciting races. We got stakes action, and let's go to the track and weather conditions and turn it over to Pete Aiello.
Another beautiful day in Hallandale Beach with temperatures in the low 80s, partly cloudy skies, the main track fast, the Tapeta track fast, the turf course firm. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start toward the inside for Hotter Than July and King's Legacy. They're the first two to begin, with Ligeia getting away in third. Up to the outside, Sinfalicious. Lynn Pier is at the rail. Tora Laura is in a bit tight while racing between them. They're followed by Stellarator third last. Sunflower Road is second last. And newcomer Pretty as a Penny is last of the nine as they chase the speed of Hotter Than July. Junior Alvarado and Hotter Than July around the first turn on top a length and a half. Coming off the fence to race on from second is a headstrong King's Legacy. Sinfalicious is a patient third. Ligeia is at the rail in fourth, followed fifth by Tora Laura, then Lynn Pier. Saving ground and improving Pretty as a Penny, who got inside of Stellarator. 3 wide at the back is Sunflower Road as they complete the quarter in 23-1. Less than 5 furlongs remaining here. Hotter Than July, the target. She leads by a length. The nearest pursuer is King's Legacy. On her outside and Sinfalicious, saving ground is Lynn Pier. Back from there, Ligeia, and on her outside, Tora Laura. 2 back to Sunflower Road together with Pretty as a Penny, and now the trailer is Stellarator. 48-2 for the opening half mile as they leave the backstretch and move around the far turn. Hotter Than July by a neck. Sinfalicious on the go for Paco, 3 wide. Panici into action on King's Legacy in the 2-path, and these 3 kick on. 2.5 to Lynn Pier, who's now fourth ahead of Tora Laura after 3 quarters in 1:13-2. Sinfalicious traveling powerfully off the corner, now takes a clear lead. Back to second is King's Legacy with Hotter Than July, then Lynn Pier and Tora Laura, but inside the final furlong, Sinfalicious is kicking clear with authority. It's Sinfalicious under jockey Paco Lopez for Mike Maker to win the Saturday opener by 3 in the end. Second, King's Legacy. Lynn Pier is third. Tora Laura ran fourth in 1:42-4. They're off. From the center, Mayor Remo gets the first call. He's firing forward for a clear lead. Similar Taste has something to say about that and drives through to challenge. Away in third is Spin Rate. Political Riot gets away in good shape. He's 3 wide and into the top flight. Saving ground is William Boy to race about 5 lengths off the pace setter, followed by Superposition out wide and Double Blessing. Saving ground is Classic Film ahead of No Drama, and out the back early is Just So You Know as they charge around the first turn. Mayor Remo leads Political Riot by a length. Similar Taste third at the fence, followed fourth by Spin Rate, outside fifth, and Sweeney's Cat. 6th early is William Boy, back to 7th in Superposition. Double Blessing is 8th. 9th at this point is No Drama. 10th is Just So You Know. 11th and last is Classic Film. Opening quarter was 24-4, working off the inside, Mayor Remo and Jose Morelos making the pace. They lead by almost a length. From the outside, it's Political Riot who's been latched onto him throughout. From between horses, Spin Rate along the rails, Similar Taste, 3 wide and Sweeney's Cat. Getting started is Double Blessing, racing outside of Superposition. William Boy is along the rail. Asked to quicken is No Drama from between Just So You Know and Classic Film is last of all. Mayor Remo's lead is only a neck. Political Riot has every opportunity from there. Spin Rate is third and in range. Sweeney's Cat being asked to kick. He's not doing it yet. Trying to wind it up between horses in Superposition, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's still Mayor Remo the target. Now he'll have to deal with Spin Rate, who's loose for the drive. These two have kicked on noticeably ahead of Political Riot with 1/8 of a mile remaining. Mayor Remo, and on the outside, Spin Rate. Spin Rate getting to Mayor Remo, who's digging deep. Mayor Remo, Spin Rate on the outside. Spin Rate to the lead. Mayor Remo battles back. Spin Rate wins. Spin Rate by a neck over Mayor Remo second, well clear of a rallying Superposition, who's up third in 1:41-3. Out wide, that's Say No More who begins for the early lead. Driving through at the rail, Lady Eunice is on the go. Into the top flight is Triple P, and up fourth is Irish Samurai. Followed fifth by Blame the Media. Out wide on the course and Say No More. Sade Purse is in and amongst rivals while trying to improve in traffic. The Joke's on Me and 5K Kitten at the back with Ravens Harlequin as they race half a mile from the finish. Triple P turning up the heat on Lady Eunice. These two sprint. Into the far turn, they've opened three. Blame the Media is now third, improving at the rail. Sade Purse is into fourth. Back to fifth is Irish Samurai. Then it's the gray Say No More. Retreating Ride Little Girl with the Joke's on Me. Out the back, 5K Kitten. Up front is Triple P. At the 5/16, Alyssa Morrison gets out on Triple P to have a lead of 3/4 of a length. The danger will be Sade Purse as she's rallying outside of Lady Eunice. Trying to run home for a slice is Say No More, and they're at the top of the stretch. Triple P turns for home on top. Sade Purse takes aim second. Down the center, the Joke's on Me. Closing good ground third. Up the fence and Say No More. There's less than an eighth to come. Sade Purse has made the lead. The Joke's on Me charging at her. Sade Purse is in front. The Joke's on Me closing ground down the center. Sade Purse clear. Sade Purse in front. The Joke's on Me second. Triple P third. Fourth, Irish Samurai. And Say No More to complete your high five. They're off. Ridden for the early lead is Capturini up on the outside. That's the favorite Battle Cry. Into between horses, Emirates Affair is on the go early, but it will be long shot Capturini to capture the early advantage as they run out of the chute. Second is Emirates Affair, and third inside, Our Fantasies on the improve. Battle Cry is next, followed by Celestial Cheetah, and the early trailer is Eris Indy. They complete an opening quarter, and here's Our Fantasy moving through under Samuel Camacho Jr. to put a neck in front. Capturini is second, Emirates Affair 3 wide third. Racing from fourth and Battle Cry down at the rail, that's Celestial Cheetah, and the trailer is Eris Indy. 23 and 4 for the opening quarter. Our Fantasy has the lead. She has them stacked and packed behind her. From the outside, that's Emirates Affair second. Celestial Cheetah keeps the rail spot and races third. Eris Indy in the clear and on the go. From between horses and Battle Cry, the early leader Capturini is now last of the six with 3 furlongs to run. Up front, Our Fantasy nursing a neck advantage over Emirates Affair in second. Eris Indy on the outside, third. Battle Cry needs to pick up her ball game. She's fourth at the inside. Celestial Cheetah hasn't kicked on, but her barn buddy has. Emirates Affair is now in front. To the top of the stretch with Emirates Affair the target. Now Battle Cry begins to hit a high gear. On the inside, and Our Fantasy still right there after 3/4 and 111 flat. They turn for home. It's Emirates Affair bracing for an oncoming Battle Cry, who's asked to go on by Paco, and go on she does. Here's Battle Cry as the 4-5 favorite. She took a while to hit high gear, but she's in high gear now, and she's a winner. 3 for Paco, 2 for Barboza. Battle Cry, easy in the end. Second, Emirates Affair closer for third. Either Our Fantasy or Eris Indy. 137 and 4. And they're off. Good start out wide for Moving Pictures, who's put into play early by Paco and has crossed ahead of the field. From second, it's Fast Flight. Down at the rail goes Win No Joke, and Bourbon Ready is 3 wide while racing in fourth. Up to the outside, Ollie Meister together with No Code, and the trailer is Union of Thoughts. They go to the half-mile point. Moving Pictures leads by a length. Bourbon Ready is up on his outside now. Second at the rail, Win No Joke. Fast Flight between horses. Ollie Meister 3 wide. Out the back, No Code and Union of Thoughts. Around the far turn they race. The quarter time was 22 and 3. On the outside, Bourbon Ready. Toward the inside, Moving Pictures. Their heads apart. Upset-minded Ollie Meister into the fray. He's 3 wide and circling up. From fourth, Fast Flight, saving ground and closing a bit of ground. Win No Joke. So nothing decided yet. A quarter of a mile from home. Far outside, Ollie Meister on a roll now. Bourbon Ready needs to get serious toward the inside, and Moving Pictures still right there. Bourbon Ready's not finding as Ollie Meister is up on the outside, and he's charging to take the lead. Moving Pictures is fighting the good fight, and he's clearly second behind a debut winner at a nice price. Here's Ollie Meister under Luca Panici to win it, and win it clearly. Moving Pictures second, Bourbon Ready third, Win No Joke fourth, No Code ran fifth in 1:10.4. They're off. From the center, Gather As You Go, quick off the blocks and leads early from Ballymore Star, who moves to take second. From between horses, Midnight Divas an early third, causing a hullabaloo on the far outside with Super All-Star and Eskimo's Boss next. In tight and off heels went R. Kelly Kim as Midnight Bella held ground toward the rail. Starship Malamar is next, deep on the course, and Capstone Girl, and the early trailer is Kate's Kingdom. Loose up front, Samuel Camacho Jr. and Gather As You Go. They've opened a 6-length lead now. Ballymore Star is second and Midnight Diva is third. Eskimo's Boss is fourth. At the rail, that's Midnight Bella, who follows along fifth. From between horses, Starship Malamar is there sixth. R. Kelly Kim in and amongst rivals while racing 8 or 9 lengths off the lead. Wide at the back is causing hullabaloo, and the trailer is Kate's Kingdom. The leader is Gather As You Go. Camacho trying to back it down and catch a breather. Gather As You Go in front 2.5 while catching a breather from Starship Malamar, and Ballymore Star second and third. On the outside at Midnight Diva, R. Kelly Kim has an opportunity now. She's down at the inside. Dropping back a touch is the gray Capstone Girl outside of her, causing a hullabaloo. Then Midnight Bella, Kate's Kingdom has made ground from the back. Eskimo's Boss and Super All-Star are last as Gather As You Go now has to re-brake. She's off the turn on top. R. Kelly Kim is into the clear, up the fence. Starship Malamar from between horses and Ballymore Star. There's an eighth of a mile to go. It's Gather As You Go, who leads with less than an eighth remaining. Down the center, R. Kelly Kim, and loose late is Midnight Bella. Here's R. Kelly Kim surging. Gather As You Go hangs on to win it. Gather As You Go beats R. Kelly Kim second. Midnight Bella third in the sixth. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. In the center, One-Eyed Jack wins the break and looks for the early advantage. From the outside, here comes Bullet Has Speed. In between them, Double Tough Tiger. Lusitano's on the far outside, and at the rail, that's Nacho Papa. Back from behind the speed are the stablemates Tone Phelan and Devoted Kitten. Out the back early is Play-Doh with Mead last. Out of the chute onto the main course. 3 across the course here. From the outside, Lusitano leads. Here comes Bullet and Double Tough Tiger. After the sharp break, One-Eyed Jack settles in down toward the inside, kept company by Nacho Papa. These 5 within 2 lengths of each other. Another 2.5 to Mead. He improves inside of Devoted Kitten, then Play-Doh and Tone Phelan. They go to the half-mile point in the acclaimed racing colors. It's Double Tough Tiger who now takes the lead. From between horses, Nacho Papa is second, 4 wide Lusitano, 3 wide, here comes Bullet. One-Eyed Jack and Mead are next. Winding up from the outside, that's Play-Doh. Meanwhile, this favorite Devoted Kitten has dropped back to last, passed inside by Tone Phelan. So the favorites are last and second last, and the leader is Double Tough Tiger. He's 5/16 from home and nursing a neck advantage. Lusitano on the outside, giving up ground, but still has a shot. From between horses, here comes Bullet, trying to thread the needle as One-Eyed Jack. He's in a bit tight toward the rail. Mead is next, running home from the back, Tone Phelan, and they're at the top of the stretch. Double Tough Tiger left the rail open. One-Eyed Jack comes through now. One-Eyed Jack driven hard by Miguel Vasquez, and he's up for a narrow lead. Double Tough Tiger tries to cling to him. These two kick on. One-Eyed Jack very game, and now a neck in front. On the outside, Double Tough Tiger surging again, but One-Eyed Jack well handled the victory. He'll win by a neck. Second was Double Tough Tiger. Closer third, either Mead or Lusitano. And they're off. From the center, Golden Isle begins quickly, working on being single, has speed, and is reaching out to challenge. Our Love on the Run makes it a party. These 3 across the course. Cherokee Chatter is next with Turn It On nearest the inside. Followed out wide by India Palaga, and Codename Lease is hunting some forward position. From between horses, Be Naughty With Me, then Forever Ours. The favorite Mislo is in traffic at the back of the group as they swing around the far turn. Up front, the leader is Golden Isle, clear a length and a half. Working on being single is second. These 2 have 3 on Turn It On, who races from third. Up to the outside, that's Codename Leash, driven wide. Our Love on the Run and Cherokee Chatter are next. 2 better than Forever Ours, who tries to rally. As they race to the top of the stretch, they've reeled in Golden Isle. Golden Isle comes off the turn with the lead. From the outside, working on being single, in between Cherokee Chatter over the top and Codename Lease. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. With the advantage now, Codename Lease ducking to the rail. Turn It On, and Turn It On starts to surge forward as they make their way to the final 16th. Turn It On has taken the lead. It's Turn It On in front. Turn It On wins from Codename Lease second, and Forever Ours third in 105 and 4. And they're off. Excellent beginning for Dominate the Moment, who's hustled for the early advantage. Moving up at his inside, that's Creative Kid with speed. Here's Isabella's Dream on the go early, away fourth in Public Information. Outside fifth in Terrain, who's 3 wide ahead of Laker Mamba and race favorite Kanan, saving ground at the rail in 7 channels. They're followed by the team of Future Victory and Risk Manager. They've dropped better than 7 or 8 lengths behind. 3 clear of Koblamas, and the trailer is Exuma. Around the first turn they go. Isabella's Dream taking pressure from Dominate the Moment in the 2-path. 3 wide, Creative Kid. A gap of 2 to Terrain. Down at the rail, 7 channels. Public Information between horses. 2.5 to Laker Mamba, who's the gray about 7 lengths behind. Race favorite Kanan is on his outside. Saving ground next is Risk Manager ahead of Future Victory. Then Koblamas and Exuma. They make their way half a mile from the finish. Isabella's Dream at a big number has the lead by a length. Dominate the Moment is second. Creative Kid third. Seven Channels Hustle Along fourth. Public Information into the bridle while racing in fifth. Outside sixth, Terrain. Running home from the back of touches, Risk Manager with an inside lane. Meanwhile, race favorite Kanan is not going anywhere in a hurry right now. He's wide at the back of the field as they run to the top of the stretch. Dominate the Moment, and Jaramillo come away with the lead. 3/4, 112 flat. Dominate the Moment turns first on top by 2. Public Information, Seven Channels, Risk Manager, they all take aim as shortening up Dominate the Moment. Here's Risk Manager at the fence. Down the center, Public Information. Risk Manager coming through for Morelos. Risk Manager gets up to win it. Risk Manager beats a game, Public Information, and the pace setter Dominate the Moment. And they're off. Second in the two path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. Last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Precocity.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a grade 1 winner. It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run. It's improbable to win the Whitney.
Racing in the Bal Harbor Stakes. The favorite, our Adios Jersey, quick off the blocks and immediately in front. From the inside, Corey is now second. On the outside, Crumbun is with her. 2 back to Starship Nella, then Race Day Speed and Don't Get Cozy. And the trailer is Awesome Anne Marie. It's a very easy lead for the big favorite, our Adios Jersey. She struts her stuff on the front end. In front, 2.5 over Crumbun in second and Corey third. Starship Nala is in the orange colors racing from fourth, then the gray Race Day Speed. Together at the back are Don't Get Cozy and Awesome Anne Marie, and Paco and our Adios Jersey the target. Half a mile from the finish, our Adios Jersey leads by a length while still under a nice hold. From the outside, and Starship Nala makes her bid 3 wide after the second spot. At the rail, and Corey dropping back now. That's Crumbun. Then Race Day Speed ahead of Awesome Anne Marie. Still at the back is Don't Get Cozy, and still up front is our Adios Jersey. Our Adios Jersey through a 46 2/2 mile. Corey's off cover and on to challenge, and Corey is giving our Adios Jersey all she wants. Less than a quarter of a mile to come, and Corey is taking the lead. Our Adios Jersey roused inside to try to kick back at her. These two 5 ahead of Starship. Now they're with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Corey is in front. Our Adios Jersey is second. Down the center, Race Day Speed. She surges forward late for Panici. 16th to go. Corey has the lead. Race Day Speed at a time. Corey wins. Corey for the money, very close for second between Race Day Speed and our Adios Jersey. Upset in the Bal Harbor under Edwin Gonzalez. And runners away. Blowing the start was Splendid Summer, 4 lengths last. Good start for Mount Rundle, who's headed off for the early lead. Great Uncle moving to him. Rothgar up on the outside. Farther out, James Aloysius. Saving ground is Jinxed. Then it's the gray King Silvio racing together with the headstrong Sir Samuel. Out the back early are Pier Roar. Then it's Vocalize and Splendid Summer. with the advantage. Mount Rundle and Romero Mirage, but only narrowly. James Aloysius is up alongside on a stronghold while second. Length and a half to Great Uncle, who settles in third with his barn buddy Jinxed at the rail fourth. Followed fifth and outside by Pierre Roar, then it's Arothgar, followed by Sir Samuel, then the Grey King Silvio. Out the back are Splendid Summer and Vocalize. The Pletcher trainees have about 8 lengths to raise, and James Aloysius to catch. James Aloysius to the far turn on top by 2. Mount Rundle is second, Jinxed is third, Great Uncle is now fourth. Sir Samuel splits horses in tight as King Silvio. 3 wide Great Uncle, driven and not responding is Rothgar, then Pierre Roar and Vocalize. Splendid Summer is last as they round the far turn. James Aloysius, he was headstrong early. Let's see what he has now as he's still in front by a length and a half. Toward the outside, Mount Rundle at a big price up the fence and Jinxed. Off the turn and the stretch drive, it's still James Aloysius. He's on top by 2. Mount Rundle takes aim and starts to gain a touch of ground. Final 16th of a mile. James Aloysius driven out. Mount Rundle very game, but defeated by James Aloysius, who was sharp in victory. Mount Rundle second, Jinxed third, Vocalize fourth. King Silvio to complete your high five. 127-3.
And that wraps up Saturday's card. We're back here on Sunday with a 10-race card. Don't forget our first race post each and every racing day, 1:05 p.m. Come out and join us. Good night. Good luck.